At the markets in Edinburgh, today voters were focused on other choices. But how will those in power now resolve this nation's biggest decision?
Hello?
Today, this MSP was meeting his new constituents, with no doubts that their choice was to have a referendum on independence.
There's still a chance that the losing parties are gracious, admit that they've lost, call on us, the parties that have won, to deliver what it is that we were elected to do, and get on with it.
But at the moment there's no sign of that, though. So what are you going to do if Boris Johnson
I'm
I'm
going to try and get the message over to Boris Johnson and other decision makers in London that this is literally saying it does not matter what you say, it does not matter how you vote, we will disregard what you are in favour of democratically. And that, frankly, is the end of the United Kingdom as we know it.
The legal route to a referendum would normally be a Section 30 order granted by Westminster. But Boris Johnson says he won't issue one. So the Scottish Government wants to pass its own law authorising a vote. But that could be challenged in the Supreme Court.
Do you think this could all end in some kind of constitutional conundrum?
I think that's definitely a possibility. I do think there has been a preference in the past for political solutions rather than legal solutions to these problems, but it could certainly end up in the courts.
Whatever the constitutional complications, there'll be no rush to a referendum. Nicola Sturgeon has said the pandemic is the priority for now. That also allows her time to build her case, which I understand will involve lobbying other European governments to gather international as well as domestic pressure.
But at home, Scotland, as ever, is split.
Do you think it would be fair for Boris Johnson to say, no, you can't have one?
I think it would be fair for Boris to say that, definitely. It's a distraction and there's far too many more important things to deal with.
Boris Johnson don't have to say anything. It's like the people who decide, not him.
But for now, the two governments face gridlock over who has the mandate beyond this border. Paul Brand, ITV News, Edinburgh.